guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Joyful. If you're first time on this channel, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe by hitting the red subscription button, by liking the video, sharing the video, and commenting in the comment section. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you, welcome back. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and comment in the comment section. If you are returning but you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe by hitting the red subscription button, liking the video, sharing the video, and commenting in the comment section. I'm kind of like maybe smiling a little bit, but into this video I'm going to be discussing the rape culture, because it have been one of the biggest thing in the US and in Africa, and I feel like if I don't say something, I'll be held accountable, meaning that as a victim of child rape, it always triggering moment whenever you hear a rape situation or cases of rape as they continue to increase, you know. Let me just go general. Lately the most recent popular cases have been Oluwatoyi. This one it happened in the US. She was raped by this black man multiple times, and he felt like the best way to hide this evidence was to kill her basically. So she's dead now, she's lit. Rest in peace, Oluwatoyi. The other one is Sierra Leone. A 5-year-old girl was just raped like about a week ago, and she was raped by her cousin. She and her sister, who is 8 years old, were raped by their cousin, and she's lit now, but her cousin is a survivor of rape. And this always hits home, knowing that the people who rape us are the closest one to us, like a family member, a neighbor, a close friend, somebody who knows you, which is called acquaintance rape. Acquaintance rape is one of the popular rape, and it don't get reported easily, because psychologically you that would be your last thing to think, that somebody who should protect you, your cousin, your family, your dad, your uncle, your friend, your best friend, everything, raped you instead. So it's not an easy one. So statistically, acquaintance rape don't get reported compared to like just when a random person rapes you. Most random cases get reported, even though it's still difficult. But yes, I just wanted to shine some light on this, because I'm speaking from a point of a place of experience, knowing that I have been through something like this. I'm not ready to share my story. This thing is not about me sharing my story. Maybe one day I will share my story. It's horrible. These people are sick, very sick and disgusting set of people. But may Khadija, the 5-year-old girl Khadija who died in Sierra Leone, so rest in peace, and may her rapist die. Yes, may justice be prevailed in her case. May justice prevail in Khadija case. And I pray that the older sister, the 8-year-old older sister, will be able to seek government, will help her in terms of getting seeking medical help, and psychologically, because she would need to go through therapy section and seek medical examinations to make sure everything is okay, because she's 8 years old. She's pretty young. She's a baby, you know. She's very young, and it's something that she has to live with for the rest of her life, you know. Yeah, it's always a hard one on me. It always gives me a flashback, you know. But I feel like we have to say something. We have to say something. We have to stop this rape culture and decrease this rate of rape. I feel like the first place it starts with is your household. I'm gonna be speaking specifically Africa and Liberia, since I'm from Liberia. It's your household. Parents, African parents need to learn how to create that flowy and freely communication with their children as they grow up. You know, there is where you can discuss, there is child-friendly sexual education that you can discuss with your children and make them understand, know the sound of rapists, know that they cannot just trust anyone, even if it's your dad, your stepdad, your cousin, your whoever. And give them that sense of security, knowing that if something could have ever happened in their life, they can always know that their parents got their back 100%. Making sure that they know that regardless of marriage, regardless of family ship, anything, if something could have ever happened to them, you will fight for them. They are basically your number one priority. Being a parent is your number one priority. It's not your relationship, your marriage, your family ship. No one cares. Being a parent should be your number one priority. So making sure that you're protecting them and giving them that sense of security should be your number one thing. You know? Please do not be that parent or that friend or that family member that asks a victim to keep hush, to prevent the end of your marriage, to keep hush, to prevent the end of a family ship. Also, do not be that person or that parent that will slut shame victims. Meaning that if your daughter or your son would have ever opened up to you to tell you, oh, mom, cousin John touched me this way, or cousin John did this to me, and you ask them, the first question you ask them is that, what were you wearing? What were you wearing? Meaning that, okay, so if you're wearing something, let's say something like this, meaning that that person has a right to touch you or do anything to you inappropriately, giving them that power basically. And another one, don't be that person also who will say, what time were you out of the house? Damn, you don't have to be out of the house. Even what, like, you don't, acquaintance rape to mostly happen within the household or happen at places you, like, the parent is least expecting. Like, that person don't have to go out of the house, or even if they go out of the house, 6 p.m. What that have to do with the rapist raping them, you know? So these are the things that make victims stay quiet or are afraid to say anything, because African parents do not create that free flow communication or give their children the right to speak up or to voice what's going on within their lives and those kind of things. And most importantly, to keep, they always want to keep the family shape together. They always worry about if somebody hear this, how would they think about their family and those kind of things. So you care to promote rapists, you care to create rapists in the society, you care to create damaged adults because you want to keep rapists, you want to protect these people instead of you protecting your children or protecting the victims, you know. Another one the government has to do is to create a law that hold rapists accountable. Create a law, not just any law, death penalty. That's the law I want, death penalty. Since you cannot since you are not afraid of God or higher being or whoever like religion you worship, you're not afraid of your higher being or your God, I think 100% or I know 100% you're gonna be afraid of death. You're gonna be afraid of death. Nobody wants to die, basically. I hardly see anybody who wants to die. You know, it takes a lot for you to want to die. I feel like that death penalty, not really I feel like, I know that death penalty is gonna decrease the rate of rape, you know, knowing that once you rape, you die. There is no question about. However, I would like to, yeah, maybe they should give them like 1 week to just explain their sick mindset. Even though I don't care whatever they say, it's still gonna die. But just to explain that sick mindset, so we can know what's sickening going in their head that you want to rape a child. What disgusting thing going in your head that you want to rape a person. So just to know that, but at the end of the day, they're still gonna die. And their family, their disgusting family, still gonna be ashamed of them. Hopefully that family will do better raising the next set of generation within the family, knowing that they previously had a rapist in their family. We should hold these people accountable, government. Please, we should hold these people accountable. I feel like as the day goes by, the rape cases are increasing because we are not holding it, are increasing mostly in Africa because we are not holding these people accountable. We are protecting them due to culture. We are protecting them. We are tired of protecting them. We are not going to protect them anymore. They need to be just how US have death sentence, right? These people need to be on death sentence. They need to be killed. They need to die. So that way they don't live the next day or live the next month to rape another more like more children and more people. Because we're not trying to create a damaged society. We're trying to raise and create a healthy society, you know. So that's what I wanted to say. Hopefully this message can go out there and help somebody who is going through a lot. Another thing I want to say before I even off this video, sorry guys if I'm going through my mind all around, it's just a triggering moment, you know. Another thing I want to say is that the government also have to create a budget for victims of rape, knowing that it's a lot. Like this thing, I never see anything that is mentally draining than being a victim of rape, you know. So definitely they're gonna need that budget to be able to seek medical examination to make sure everything is okay with them, and also to be able to seek therapy as maybe monthly or daily and stuff, so that way like they can be able to voice themselves out, be able to at least get that help that they're gonna need in the long run, you know. So hopefully this video can reach out to those who are going through tough time, those victims. You're not, just know that you're not a victim. Don't let this person take your power. I know it's easier said than done. We always have our triggering moment. We always yeah, things become difficult, you know, but know that it wasn't your fault. You don't deserve this. You are loved. You are capable of being loved. And may this rapist die in hell. I'm sending a lot of positive energy, love, and blessing your way. Love, energy, blessing your way. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video.